So I was listening to Eric Weinstein this morning, and if you haven't heard Eric, Eric is like pretty cool dude. Really, really smart. Very artistic, sort of a polymath, I would say. Works with Peter Thiel. He's been doing this podcast where he's interviewing a lot of other really smart people. Remains to be seen how it does. I so far I like it. I don't know. I just like hanging out, listening to smart people. But it occurred to me that there are a bazillion podcasts out there, and including probably this you're watching right now. And I'm like, what the hell has happened? And what's happened was, in the 80s when I came up, I would get a Writer's Digest and buy a Writer's Magazine, and I would spend all this time learning about how to write good copy, write a query letter, get published so people listen to you, have something important to say, be interesting, all that stuff. And it was a whole kind of deal for me, and I really loved it. It was fun. And then as the internet took off, I saw more and more people online. And I remember it was sort of a kind of a weird thing for me because I published a book about agile practices. And I had a bunch of people come by and read the book and comment. And I thought initially these were people who were interested in agile practices. But no, these were other agile practitioners who were also writing their own books and doing videos, and they wanted to come by to see what I was doing. And sometime in the last 5 or 10 years, it's occurred to me that the entire internet is becoming just sort of a vast example of what I was trying to do in the 80s, learning to be self-published. I mean, we've got Twitter, we've got the live streaming thing, we've got a bazillion ways for people to create content and try to stand out and have people listen to them. That's actually pretty cool, because what happens is, and I think what Jordan Peterson was sitting on, is that what you start seeing is people doing live content where the key thing is for people to think aloud about tough problems. I happen to like that quite a bit, being a nerd and liking tough problems. And so I'm hoping to do some of that, because I guess the static content game's over. It's sort of a I don't know, saturated market by now. So now it's just going to be create good content dynamically and be able to adapt on your feet when things go wrong or you run into things you don't expect. That sounds like fun. I like to do that. Let's go do it.